the case. And so I'm not, unfortunately, surprised that people are celebrating the use of violence.
Sunny Hostin, a prominent legal analyst, author, and co-host of The View, has long been celebrated for her sharp insights and unflinching approach to controversial topics. Her legal expertise and ability to navigate complex issues with clarity have made her a trusted voice in the media. However, her carefully cultivated image is now under scrutiny following revelations of her husband's alleged involvement in a RICO, Racketeer Influenced and Corrupt Organizations Act, case. While the charges focus on her husband's business dealings, the high-profile nature of the case has inevitably dragged Sunny into the controversy. The timing of the arrest, when The View remains a significant platform for cultural discourse, has strained the dynamics on set and placed her future in jeopardy. Fans have expressed sympathy for Sunny, emphasizing her separation from the allegations. Critics, however, argue that as a public figure, her association with the scandal raises concerns about credibility.
I do. The first book, Summer on the Bluffs, is becoming a series. I can't say where, but I can tell you that Octavia Spencer's in it.
Media coverage has intensified the situation, with sensational headlines and speculative commentary painting a dramatic picture. For Sunny, the challenge lies in addressing the allegations without compromising her professional standing or the integrity of The View. This case highlights the double-edged sword of fame, where visibility amplifies achievements but also magnifies personal crises. How Sunny navigates this will not only shape her legacy, but also influence public conversations about accountability and the pressures of public life. The scandal began with the arrest of Sunny Hostin's husband under RICO charges. Designed to combat organized crime, RICO laws target individuals and entities engaged in ongoing criminal enterprises. In this case, Sunny's husband is accused of racketeering, financial fraud, and deceptive practices allegedly tied to his business ventures. The arrest was a dramatic escalation, with federal agents seizing documents and executing high-profile raids. Media coverage was swift, broadcasting images of Sunny's husband in handcuffs and fueling public intrigue. While Sunny has not been implicated, her proximity to the accused has led to speculation about her potential awareness of the alleged activities.
Well, for me, the two moments are connected in a couple of ways, but I decided to become a prosecutor.
Though no evidence supports these claims. RICO cases are inherently complex, often involving years of investigation and multiple individuals. This case reportedly examines whether her husband's dealings extended beyond his immediate business network. The media's emphasis on terms like organized crime has further complicated the narrative, juxtaposing Sunny's public role as a legal expert with the scandal. The public fascination with the case underscores the challenges of being a high-profile figure in the digital age. The rapid spread of information, coupled with online speculation, has made it nearly impossible for Sunny to maintain separation from the allegations.
And today, in 2024, 1 in 10 Americans say violence is justified right now against corporations and government.
The fallout from the allegations has significantly affected Sunny Hostin's career and personal life. Her credibility as a legal expert and co-host on The View is central to her success.
So there are a lot of problems with it, but the notion that we are in a violent country, this country was built on violence.
But the scandal has introduced doubts that threaten to undermine her reputation.
Because I saw my uncle in front of me, and I saw that he didn't seem to matter to the police.
On The View, Sunny's once confident demeanor has noticeably shifted. She appears more reserved, with her contributions more measured, as if carefully navigating each topic to avoid further scrutiny. This change has not gone unnoticed, creating a palpable tension on set. Co-hosts have reportedly tread carefully around sensitive topics, altering the show's dynamic and diminishing its trademark openness. Producers of The View are grappling with how to manage the situation. Historically, the show has addressed controversies head-on, often holding public figures accountable. However, when the controversy involves one of their own, the balance between personal support and professional integrity becomes challenging. Options under consideration reportedly include reducing Sunny's airtime or reframing the show's focus to sidestep the scandal. The public reaction has been deeply divided. Supporters emphasize that Sunny should not be judged for her husband's alleged actions, highlighting her professional accomplishments and integrity. Critics, however, argue that her association with the case undermines The View's credibility, with some questioning whether she should step back from the show altogether. Social media has amplified these debates, with hashtags like #support Sunny and Sunny Step Down reflecting polarized opinions. Navigating this digital minefield adds to Sunny's challenges, as online discourse continues to dissect her role in the scandal. Despite these challenges, Sunny has remained committed to her work, signaling resilience and determination. However, the path forward remains uncertain, as her ability to balance professional responsibilities with personal turmoil will likely define how she is remembered in the long term. Media coverage of Sunny Hostin's husband's arrest has been relentless, with headlines focusing on racketeering and organized crime dominating the narrative. The sensational framing has placed Sunny at the center of the story, even though she is not directly involved in the allegations. Mainstream outlets and online platforms have dissected every detail of the case, with much of the focus shifting from her husband's alleged actions to Sunny's role as a public figure. Questions about her knowledge of the situation, her response, and the impact on her career have overshadowed the specifics of the investigation. Public reaction mirrors the media's intensity, with opinions sharply divided. Supporters argue that Sunny is unfairly judged for circumstances beyond her control, emphasizing her contributions to legal and social discussions. Critics, however, contend that her high-profile role makes her complicit by association, fueling calls for her resignation from The View. Social media platforms have amplified these debates, turning the scandal into a cultural flashpoint. Speculative posts, memes, and hashtags have transformed the case into a public spectacle, further entrenching polarized perspectives. For Sunny, this relentless scrutiny has made it nearly impossible to separate her professional life from the ongoing controversy. Sunny Hostin has so far responded to the scandal with deliberate composure, maintaining a professional demeanor on The View. However, signs of strain are evident, with viewers noting a more cautious and reserved approach to discussions. Sunny has chosen not to view her silence as a strategic move to avoid fueling the media frenzy, while critics interpret it as evasive and a failure to take accountability. Behind the scenes, Sunny is reportedly weighing her options. A public statement could clarify her position and address lingering questions, but it also risks being dissected and potentially complicating the narrative. Her legal expertise likely informs this cautious approach, as any comment she makes could have unintended consequences for her husband's defense. The balance between personal and professional responsibilities is delicate, and Sunny's handling of the situation serves as a case study in navigating public scrutiny. Her decision to continue appearing on The View reflects resilience, but it also keeps the spotlight on her during a time when privacy might be more beneficial. The legal and ethical dimensions of this case are complex. While Sunny has not been implicated in the RICO charges, her proximity to the accused invites scrutiny. Investigators may probe her knowledge or involvement as part of their broader examination of the case, though no evidence currently suggests her culpability. Ethically, the situation raises questions about the responsibilities of public figures. Critics argue that Sunny's role on The View demands a higher standard of accountability, while supporters counter that expecting her to answer for her husband's actions perpetuates unfair guilt by association. For The View, the scandal poses a credibility challenge. The show has built its reputation on holding public figures accountable, but addressing a controversy involving one of its own requires careful navigation to maintain its integrity. The media's framing of the case further complicates matters. Sensationalist coverage conflates Sunny's professional identity with her husband's alleged actions, reflecting broader societal trends in how public figures are judged by their associations. The scandal has placed The View in a precarious position, forcing the show to balance loyalty to Sunny with its commitment to transparency and accountability. Producers are reportedly considering options to manage the fallout, from reducing Sunny's airtime to addressing the controversy directly. The tension on set is noticeable, with co-hosts avoiding topics that might touch on the scandal. This shift has altered the show's dynamic, reducing its characteristic openness and creating an atmosphere of restraint. The long-term implications for The View are significant. How the producers handle Sunny's situation will influence the show's credibility and audience trust. For Sunny, her continued presence on the show signals resilience, but also keeps the controversy in the spotlight. The scandal reflects broader issues about fame, accountability, and the expectations placed on public figures. Sunny's situation highlights the challenges of navigating personal crises in an era where private lives are increasingly public. Public figures are often judged by their associations, with scandals involving family members affecting their professional reputations. This phenomenon underscores the pressures of maintaining personal and professional integrity in the digital age. The media's sensationalized coverage of the case reveals how scandals are transformed into public spectacles, often overshadowing the complexities of the issues involved. Social media further amplifies this effect, turning personal crises into culture has become a defining moment in her career and public life. What began as an isolated legal issue has grown into a cultural and professional storm, putting her reputation, credibility, and future at The View under intense scrutiny. The story underscores the complex realities faced by public figures in today's media landscape, where private matters are magnified and transformed into public debates. Sunny's situation is emblematic of the challenges of navigating personal crises while maintaining a prominent professional role. Her choice to remain silent about her husband's alleged actions, while likely informed by legal counsel, has left the public divided. Sunny's experience also highlights broader societal questions about the intersection of fame, accountability, and privacy. What are your thoughts on Sunny Hostin's situation and its impact on her career? Share your perspective in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more in-depth discussions and updates on today's biggest stories. Stay tuned for the latest insights and analyses.